I'm Tom from DIY Life Tech, and today I'm sharing 3 ways to increase your ePMV or RPM and thus your earnings on the Ezoic ad network. So I want to show you for a specific page on one of my niche sites here. This is the page, you need a car to visit San Francisco. And you can see here I'm getting a $39 ePMV on that page. So how am I doing that, and how can you increase your own Ezoic ePMV and get close to that number? I'm going to show you the page, and we're going to walk through 3 different things you can do to increase your ePMV. Now, the first one is to write content that is long enough, and particularly to format it in a way that's going to work for ads. So this is a pretty long article. It's a 7-minute read. It's probably about 1,500 words. So there's quite a lot in here. And the more real estate you're taking up on the screen, the more opportunities your ad network, in this case Ezoic, is going to have to insert ads. And the more time people spend on that page reading it, the more ads they're going to see. So length definitely makes a big difference in terms of content if it's engaging and good and keeps people on the page. So we've got not only the length, but also the images and things that make this an interesting article and keeps them reading. The more they read, the longer they scroll, the more ads they see, and thus the higher ePMV you're going to get for that page. Now, corollary to that is also to split up the text. So I try to do at most 3 lines, and that leaves space for the ad network to insert ads into this text in an organic way. If you've got big blocky paragraphs, either it's not going to put ads in there, or it's going to put them in sort of in a weird way that kind of displaces your text. And so you want to leave lots of space for it to put these in. And I'm signed into my site right now, so you're not going to see ads on the page. But if I was looking at this on a browser where I'm not signed in, it'd be putting ads between a lot of these white spaces. So leave the space and make the content long enough. That's the first way to increase your Ezoic ePMV. The second way to increase your Ezoic ePMV is to localize your content, and particularly to localize your content for a specific US region. And as most people know in this sort of niche content space, the US content does a lot better than any other country. And so this article in particular is tied to a US location, San Francisco. And most of the people who are looking at this probably either live there already or are planning to visit there. And a lot of those visitors who are thinking about renting a car are probably going to be American travelers. So by localizing this to a specific American location, we get a higher ePMV just because we're attracting more of those high-value US-based users. So think about, how can you tailor your content to those users? And again, localizing it to a specific place is going to be a really great way to achieve that. So that's the second way to increase your ePMV. The third way to increase your Ezoic ePMV is to make a really strong buying intent in your article. So, think about who's going to be reading this. I'm probably going to Google, do I need a car to visit San Francisco if I'm planning a trip to San Francisco. If I'm planning a trip to San Francisco, I'm about to buy a bunch of stuff. I'm going to buy an airplane ticket. I might buy some luggage. I might buy a tour for when I'm there. I might get a hotel room. If I'm about to travel and I'm researching something like, do I need a car when I get there? I'm definitely about to go, or I'm thinking about going. I'm definitely in the market for a bunch of stuff. And the more commercial the intent of your visitor is, the more their ads are going to convert and the higher the ePMV you're going to get is. Because, if I'm about to buy a bunch of stuff and advertisers know that, they can show me a bunch of ads for the stuff I should buy, and I'm more likely to click, and they're willing to pay more to target me because they know I have a buying intent. I'm not just looking for information. So again, think about your user, and this was written specifically for somebody who's about to visit the city, and that pulls in that strong buying intent. And you can do that for any kind of article. It doesn't have to be, a visitor. Think about somebody's reading, informational article about coffee, and you tell them good places to buy it, or best coffee machines to check out. Can you add some element of a commercial intent, even if it's under a subheading within the article? So again, long content with plenty of breaks in it, engaging, keeps them on the page. More ads, more space for ads equals more revenue on your page there. Increase your Ezoic ePMV or RPM on that page. The second one, localize, target American users to get your highest ePMV. And then the third one is target a commercial intent, people who are about to buy something for some reason. And if you do that all together, again, you can achieve, even with Ezoic, you can achieve almost a $40 ePMV, possibly even higher on some of these kinds of pages. So first, of course, you have to be in the Ezoic network. If you're not already, check out the link that's in the description of this video. You can get right into that Access Now program. There's no page view requirement. So even if you're not big enough for Mediavine or AdThrive yet, you can get in. And if you follow these strategies, you can potentially achieve these kinds of ePMVs as I've shown here. No guarantees, but check it out, give it a shot. If you sign up with a link, I might get a commission and no cost to you, so thank you. That supports my videos. If you found this useful, please like it, please follow, and let me know any questions you have in the comments. Any questions about how to increase your ePMV or about Ezoic or even about my site. Thanks so much for watching.